Well, hello folks, welcome to My Virgin Kitchen. It's Barry here. I hope you are well. Today we're testing some more kitchen gadget videos. This is like number 11, I think. If you've missed any of the other videos, there's an amazing playlist. You're gonna need the popcorn, it's quite long. There's a link up here and down below, so do check it out. A lot of you guys like that. We're gonna test some more today, but as usual, before commenting, please consider that some of these may be useful for people with disabilities. One more thing to say, but let's do some shout outs. Louise Adams, Janny Hackenberg, Amy Fitzgerald, Harrison Bell, Josh Quimful. What a name. I've said on previous videos about a gadget box with my own gadgets that I'm going to be bringing out. Now this is very close to happening, but I just need your help now to let me know what you want in there. So check out all the other gadget videos. Let me know maybe 3 or 4 that you think would be the most useful. The Apple Core windy thing, which is amazing, will definitely be in there. But any ones that you've liked so far, let me know and I'll put it into a box with some signed bits and keep you posted. Let's go. Our first gadget today is actually more of a fun thing, really. I went to this shop called Newbury Comics, which is amazing in Boston. I was out in America for like 2 days for some sad personal reasons. Some of you might be aware of that. But I picked this up. I also picked up this t-shirt from there. I did get a Newbury Comics t-shirt, but it was a woman's one. So Mrs. Barry's having that. Anyhow, these are some silly straw glasses. It's sipsational. Includes 5 pieces of straw tubing. So basically, I can drink some fluid and look like a numpty. A lot of you guys comment that Mrs. Barry and I are relationship goals, but right there, that's relationship goals. I'm feeling a bit sorry for this dude though. I do need to apparently wash these in soapy water before starting, which I generally do with most gadgets, so let's wash it. All right, just to show you, this is what we got. Wow, it's a pretty long tube. Welcome to Washing Up with Barry. Actually, a random question I do get asked is, do I have a dishwasher? Mrs. Barry is begging me for one, but I generally don't like it. I actually prefer to wash up by hand. I find it quite soothing. So, wow. Yeah, that is some serious stretch on that. And the glasses, okay. Let's find out how this all works. Right, it doesn't actually show you how they piece together, so I'm just gonna make it up as I go along. Oh, crikey.
That doesn't sit very nicely. Instant cold. I feel like I got a flu or something. I'm not doing the
rest of the video with that on. Come on. I bend them a little bit. Give you some slack. Yeah, so I feel like, yeah, okay, these are gonna be the bits that slot over my ears. Yeah, so I should now have a pair of glasses. So we've got the smaller piece and the slightly longer one, and now we can choose which stem that it comes from. So I feel like this bit's gonna be our main strawy bit. It's actually got me thinking of when I go to McDonald's sometimes with the kids, I actually put a straw through my ear to make it like a really cheap poor man's hands-free kit or Britney Spears impression. Okay, yes. That would kind of work. I was just thinking, oh no, I just link that onto there, then all I'm gonna do is just stick the stem in the water. No, so we have one bit that goes like that, and then this is gonna be my straw. It will come together, and then this bit is gonna go in the glass. Let's get some milk. I love how the Queen is looking on in the background behind me, sort of disappointingly. She helps me focus my camera. A load of you always ask me that, even though it's generally always out of focus. All right, so I'm gonna get that right on my nose there. Can you see? Yeah, okay, cool.
So this is my straw, and then this goes in the milk. So I'm gonna suck through that.
Oh my god! Oh my gosh, it's working! This is amazing! I presume you can get these online somewhere. This was from Newbury Comics. I think they have an online store, so do give them some love. Oh. The really slightly dangerous thing about it is because the nose is pinched in there and you're actually drinking, you're forgetting to breathe. You're getting so excited by the gadget, Barry. I'm talking to myself. I'm giving myself a prep talk. Barry, you're forgetting to breathe. Good fun though, good fun. Not breathing, but the glasses.
Ah!
I've got a volunteer here who does normally wear glasses, right?
Ow! I just hold it.
Right, suck through this straw then. It's going through your eyes, look, that's cool. Keep going, it's nearly there. Isn't that the coolest thing?
Oh, because the milk's cold. You can feel all the cold around your eyes and your nose.
Well, I was struggling. It was making me really nasally. I couldn't actually breathe, so...
Oh, dear.
Oh, next one is called the Easy Butter. Our first of 2 butter gadgets today. It's French primarily, I believe, and it says une mousse de beurre pour un plaisir au quotidien. Une mousse de beurre froisse pour tenir sans effort. Translated to a fresh butter froth. That's froth. Amazing. To spread effortlessly. So basically we can spread buttery froth on bread. Let's do it. I have just given this a wash, but I thought I'd put it back in the box, but there's no reason for that. There's no need. We've got some instruction manuals, which I made. It does look like a beer. Doesn't it look like a beer? Yes, very futuristic looking. I noticed there is a plate thing. There's this, like, I don't know, pronging thing. And that looks very futuristic indeed, like in terms of Buck Rogers would be happy with that. There's a lid that covered the grater thing, but obviously we need that. Let's get going. Assemblage, that must be French. Don't need that. All right, so we've got A, that's the Twister. That was a relatively bad film, wasn't it? I don't know what it is. People that say that are bad films, I actually enjoy. Like Waterworld, I like that. Batman vs Superman, I thought that was all right. I don't know. The Poisson. Right, we're in French, hang on. Why is it that every language says the language, like there's German, there's French, Italian here, but it always says easy butter by cook it? I don't really get that. That's something that's always intrigued me. So people from other countries, let me know how that works. Do you guys just know English as well? Because it'll be la 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 la, easy by cook it butter cutter. And it's like, wow, you guys get 2 languages, that's pretty cool. Speaking of which, let's find the English. We thank you for having chosen Easy Butter by Cook It. This product will enable you to taste the joy of easily spread out fresh butter. Of simple use, it is stored in the refrigerator and always remains available to all the family, children included. Oh, that's great, so I can get all of my family around the table and we can have an adventure grating butter together. What a great day out. Incidentally, still in my fridge is the butter cutter from the video that we did. I just can't really get the butter out. We're just gonna leave it there forever, I think. Insert the pusher B into the slides of the Twister A and make it slide down. Ooh, it's got like little ridges on it, like a thread. All right, so that just aligns there and we just slide it all the way down, kind of like a lift. Boop, 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 boop. Place your piece of butter, whatever the size, including butter, in mound. Mound? I'm getting a vision now of like a hill of butter. Okay, so we basically place our butter in the middle of this. Ooh, it does say a 250 gram block would fit, but that isn't. So we're gonna just give it a little bit of a trim. I really want this to work. Incidentally, the other butter gadget we're using would be perfect for this step, but I'm gonna save it. A little snip off it there. Nice sharp knife. Boom. Okay. Butter credit card now. Clearing the surface down. So the butter goes in here, okay, like so. Push it in. Yep. Oh yes, look at that. Right in place. That's feeling good. I'm getting to learn when there's a gadget that's actually, there's a bit of cost behind it or whether it's just cheap plastic. Well, this feels pretty well designed. Cover with the cylinder C. Ooh, that's what it is. Okay, I thought it was just like really crazy, I don't know, for just design purposes, but there are mini threads in here, which I guess are gonna, yes, they're gonna link up with the threads on the outer bit of that lifty thing. So we push this in, cover with the cylinder C, and while pressing on the striped parts of the basis, good English, of the twister on both sides to clip. Oh, there we go. Oh, yes, there we go. We're locked in. Turn the white basis, they do mean base, I think, clockwise to obtain the quantity of desired butter foam. Oh, an amazing sentence. Take the butter foam with the blade of a knife and spread. So, here we go. Let's see if we can get this to, I'm just gonna get, I'm left-handed, so it's a little bit, okay, let's go like that. We're gonna twist it. Is the butter moving? I don't know. Is anything happening? Can you see? Oh my God, I'm doing it the wrong end. All right, don't worry, first time. Great as this end. I was trying to push it towards there. But anyhow, is the butter moving? It's like in some sort of, we've got something. I think it's getting close. I'm gonna help it. I'm gonna hold it at an angle. It's working. Oh my gosh, look. It's like a little buttery afro being formed right before our eyes. Look at that. I mean, look at that. It's butter foam, just basically butter. But ultimately, it is working really, really well. Must remember that there is a whole block of butter in there. Kind of like an adult version of Play-Doh, I guess. Let's see if it spreads. All right, piece of bread. This is actually gonna be my breakfast. Random fact for you. Okay, so that's a lot of butter, but hey, we're just gonna take it off. Oh, it does say to scrape, didn't it, on the instructions? Take it off like so. Look at that. So we've got this really super butter foam, nice and fine, so it should make it easy to spread. What? Look at that! No! It's just congealed together into one big lump of butter again. Look at that. No. Like, okay, now maybe it's a little bit, but that's just gone to the same point of room temperature anyway. I don't get it. Let's try it again. And that is a darn lot of big butter job on there. A lot of butter, I'm trying to say. Look at that. I mean, look at that. Too much butter. My arteries are gonna love that. Oh, why? I was so excited about this, and maybe I'm doing something wrong, but it just says you scrape the foam off, take the butter foam with the blade of a knife and spread. And as we saw, let's just do that one more time. Because let's just be honest, it is really fun to look at. We'll get it down like that. We scrape our foam off like that, and then there's a lot of butter. Let me spread it, and it just comes together like one big clump. Got it. Now, we've all had that same dream. You're a wizard, you're a magical wizard, but you don't use spells, you use wafers. You're a wafer wizard. That's the best I got. Yeah, this tool is called the Wafer Wizard, the ice cream sandwich maker from a company in London. I just got it on Amazon. All the links are down below to where I did get this if I wasn't sent it. Water Wizard. Water Wizard? That's a movie right there. Waferwizard.com. Here we go. So basically we can get some ice cream wafers like this. This is just a standard pack of wafers here in the UK, and I hope they've been made to fit that size. In fact, let's just find out. Otherwise, this is pointless. Gonna give it a quick wash minute. I do actually wash all the gadgets before I try them. I just don't always show it, because some of you are like, oh, you didn't wash that one. I'm like, I do. I just don't really want to turn this into a washing video. It does kind of remind me of like this toy garage thing I used to have as a kid. I put a toy car in that and it would go up and down. Anyhow, you might recognize these wafers actually. These are ones that I used for the giant Hanuta video that I did. Billions of these came together to make that, but it should just hopefully fit, yes, in there, like so. So we now get our ice cream of choice, which obviously is Ken and Jenny's. Look, I know it's called Ben and Jerry's, all right, but I'm just hoping they might reach out and do a brand deal with me one day. Or maybe even just help me get a new freezer compartment door. Oh yes, I really need a new freezer compartment door, because this ice cream, the freezer wasn't actually shut properly. But we're just gonna dump down some ice cream and we're just gonna let it settle and fall into place. And what you'll notice is there's a little lip there, which I should be able to lift the wafer out. Oh, God. Right, my ice cream isn't perfectly set. In fact, it's pretty much thawed out, but we know that story now. We've been down that route. The other wafer goes on top, like so. We press it down. Do they call that an Eskimo? I'm trying to remember. And we just, hopefully, oh my gosh, that is amazing. Instant ice cream sandwich. If the ice cream is firmer, it'd probably be even better than that, but that's held it really well, considering it's basically like water right now. Oh, God. But you could like make a batch of these ahead of time for a party, shove them back in the freezer, and just eat all of them, like just for yourself. Oh. Do you guys want to see the most advanced butter knife in the world? There you go. This is it. You've seen it. Mission accomplished. This is called the Spread That with an exclamation mark, trademark 2, the sequel. Yeah, spreads butter fast. I'm loving, look at that. You've got a Donald Trump style haircut right there. Almost like a mustache. Look at that. Yeah, again, something to do with butter. We've had a bit of an incident with that today. Spaghetti effect, spread butter. Don't tease me again. Oh, look, yeah. There are ridges on the knife, as we'll see in a minute, so we should get a nice thing. Do we heat it or something? Spread That butter knife is unique because it is made from heat conducting technology that transfers your body heat to easily scrape and spread the cold butter. We've been here before on the last video with the heated ice cream scoop. We talked about this, folks, right? It worked, kinda. Wasn't that impressed though. We'll give it a chance. By using no electricity and requires no heating up, Spread That too is ready to use the moment you pick it up. Not really, because you can't spread butter with this. All right, kind of feels like opening a toothbrush. That's the reminiscing. I don't like I get that excited when I'm doing that. Ooh, nice bit of chrome card. Whoosh. Which has some, I guess, security and safety notices. Titanium coated copper alloy, silicone. Whoa, that is a bit of a it's weighty. It is weighty. It feels like it should be from a barber shop to do your sideburns or something. Use the serrated edge of Spread That to shred fine curls of butter, not foam, off of the stick for spreading, rather than slicing it off in pats. I thought that said pants then, that would have been much more funny. Obviously in the UK, because what we call pants is your underwear, not your jeans. Distribute the butter evenly across the surface of the toast using short skimming motions. Wow. And gentle pressure until the butter is soft enough to spread smoothly. So apparently we're gonna get into like a motion. We're gonna be like dancing, like salsa, right? We're gonna push off skimmed, serrated curls of butter, but then we have to sort of do that motion again, okay? Across our bread. Let's go. Now, I have just washed that as well in warm water, so it has already got a little bit of heat behind it, FYI. Getting this plate out, I only bring that out for special occasions. I hope you're feeling special. Some bread again. Let's get some butter. We really are going for the cliche of a hot knife through butter right here. I mean, people just make money out of that, like the whole inflatable dartboard thing. You can actually buy inflatable dartboards. I think I'm gonna ask for one for Christmas. So, whoa, that has actually got warmer than when I washed it. There is heat in here. So, we're gonna spread now, okay? We're gonna spread. It's my first time doing this, a little nervous. Skimming motions, okay? So, okay, yes! Yes, it is! It is kind of doing that. There's hair or something on it again, and the motion, am I doing that right? Let's see. Not feeling it. Okay. So we're getting the butter like that, and then we just skim. We just skim. Yes. Yes. I don't know why I'm like bopping like that, but I feel like I am. Like, I'm gonna put some music over this right now. Yeah. I kind of want to like you again. Like this. The butter gadgets. You're letting me down today, guys. It's all right. It's even got Boston and Amy a little bit excited down there. Very excited. You know that's your mum, right? But I think the heat going through there has actually made the butter melt. So that does make it more spreadable. So unlike the other grater, I'm not left with like a chunk of butter on my bread. And you do get this sort of nice ripply effect on your butter, kind of like an old school retro wallpaper. Not butter on your walls, that's pretty weird. Our last kitchen gadget today is going to surprise you because it's an Xbox. Basically, you didn't realise it, but you can grate butter with... No, you can't. Yeah, this is actually something pretty cool though. It's called a stereo. I was having like flashbacks of when I got my first Xbox. This is a stereo. It's like a self-stirring gadget. You might remember I had one quite recently, which was kind of more of like a self-independent prongy thing. Worked all right, kind of danced around, but this thing is taken up a notch. It's good quality. I've already taken out the box to charge it up, giving it a little bit of a wash. But let's show you. It's the automated pot stirrer, and there is a blurry family on there. Just, you know, look at, we just want to stare at our stereo all day because it's so nice. So you got your controller, you got your games. I wish it was an Xbox right now. Some other things, and this thing, and this thing, and this thing. But apart from all this, it is quite self-explanatory, okay? So earlier, I hope it's got enough charge, otherwise I'm gonna have to cut this video and add it on that later. But this unit thing here, they actually got charged in the wall. So I was charging this up and a light was coming on at the top. Okay, so we have charged this up hopefully sufficiently because we're gonna make some porridge. So that thing was actually in here and it locks in like so. And it's these bits that clamp on your saucepan. So they're adjustable and if you've got a big pan like that, old school, you know, big cauldron things that I'd use for giant food or teeny things like that. So let's see if it fits in our standard pan. So we've got our standard pan there, and as you can see, we've got a bit of a lever there. These clamp on. So we'll get close to where we think it's gonna go. Clamp one on, bring this one in, clamp it like that. That is securely in place. Now I need to read the rest of the instructions. Don't quite get what these are for. They didn't make very good earrings either. And I love how the list of items is like, user manual, you're holding it. No, I got it wrong. I have got those things. It's only one of these, and it was just, the diagram was these on its side, so it looked like that, which kind of looks like a pregnancy test. Okay, so we have two different diameter pan ones. We're gonna go for the smaller one. This goes in there, like so. Insert the axle and stirrer blade into the casserole. You can do this either before or after adding the food. You wouldn't want to do it with the food in there, would you? Attach the bridge, which is this thing, while ensuring that the axle comes through the center hole. Use your thumb and remaining fingers to squeeze open the clamp and both sides. Okay, yeah. So that goes through here. Ah, yes. That's weighted that right down actually. Well, a fair amount. Yes. Okay, clamped in. Looking good. Apparently, we are now ready to stir. To start stirring, press the on button. Ugh. I did not like those noises, like nails down a blackboard, but I'll just show you again. Horrible noise. Well, that's it. Let's make some porridge, because buttery bread will not do for my breakfast today. I want some porridge that's self-stirred. I'm just gonna mentally get in the zone for this one. Well, that was scary. Porridge oats go in, made a bit of a mess. Got the bridge back on, and now I'm adding in some milk. Now, porridge is a really good one to try, because not only am I gonna have it for my breakfast, but it also does need to be stirred continuously. So we just put it on a low heat for about 5 to 7 minutes. And stir away. I'm gonna help loosen it up a little bit, because all the oats are stuck right in there. Again, I really do want it to work. It's got to be said, I wasn't that confident at first. I was like hooking it in as I just tried to show you, but I need to get it going again, and I'll show you now. Now it's simmering, starting to work. Right, turn that off the heat, move it to one side. You could see it was scraping the bowl clean. I'll have some porridge. So look, none of it has stuck to the bottom of the pan. It's really kept it moving. The more it became a liquid, the easier it was to stir. Always like a bit of sugar on my porridge, hence my figure. Amazing. The 3 little bears and Goldilocks will be dead chuffed with that one. There we are then, folks, another kitchen gadget video in the bag. Don't forget to check out the playlist now if you're not already inside it for loads more kitchen gadget videos. Subscribe for regular videos. Every Sunday there's a fun day video and 2 recipes each week. Follow us on social media for loads of behind the scenes bits and bobs, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff, and Snapchat. And of course, subscribe to our spin-off channel, The Barrys, for behind the scenes bits. Yes.